Something I thought about for years. I don't know. I never thought I would go back. Really, the reason I wanted to go back was I wanted to see the country of peace and see it in a different way than when I was there the last time. And a lot of things have changed there, but a lot of things are still the same. And it was a very worthwhile trip.
Still some signs of war?
Oh yeah. You can see, depending where you're at, when you get out in the countryside and where the jungle areas were and that, you can see the big B-52 craters from the bombs the B-52s dropped.
I remember you said you wanted to shake hands with a Vietnamese veteran from the other side.
Yeah, that was one of my my objectives, and I got to do that. I did meet a sniper, a Viet Cong guerrilla, who operated in our area, in that Tay Ninh Providence area, and actually was a female, and she was 16 when she got drafted, or actually they go through the villages and just take the younger people and they put them in the army, Viet Cong. And I guess she had an ability to shoot, so they made her a sniper. And I did meet her, shook hands, but I tell you that I felt very strange. It wasn't what I thought it would be. And I told her that. I said, I feel a little strange shaking hands, and I know that you've taken the lives of Americans. And she didn't speak very good English, but she did say the war's over. And that pretty much was it. They preserved some of these tunnels, and I crawled through them. And again, this time it was fun. This time.
How was the food?
I thought the food was great. If you like rice, you got rice with every meal. Anything that came out of the ocean, they managed to cook for you. And there was some stuff I didn't even want to ask what it was.
You got to play with a python? Remember that photo?
Yeah. I think I might have had a couple of drinks before I did that, but I picked him up and put him around my neck. He seemed friendly, but he did turn and look at me. One time I got a little worried.
I imagine the whole trip brought back a lot of memories.
Yeah, some parts of it were emotional. When you got back to areas where you had been in battles, and I never really thought of it this way before, but I lived there for a year. I always kind of looked at it as my brutal stepmother. It was home to us, but it was brutal to us too. It was, to me, a very satisfying trip. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I got to see that the country's progressing. It's not perfect by a long shot, but it's progressing, and there are some beautiful areas in Vietnam that I didn't get to see when I was there. Along the coast, and that it's just gorgeous, and they're building that up. They're really making that. That's going to be a destination vacation spot eventually because of the just the exotic nature of the country.